Today, I'm going to be trying to beat Plants vs Zombies without any of my plants dying. At least for this video, I'll be doing the first 10 levels. If you clicked this video, I'm going to assume you already know the game, so I'm not going to explain everything. The rules of this challenge are simple. If a plant is eaten by a zombie, or it's removed from the lawn in any way, I have to restart the level. Let's get started. Level 1 was easy, not much to talk about, just the tutorial. Level 2 was also easy, but it's around here I started thinking about my strategy. Every plant I place has to be there for the rest of the level. This means I have to think carefully about how much space I take up. Usually I would place like 3 rows of sunflowers, but this means 3 whole columns of no attackers. And since I'll be placing plants less, I won't need all the sun anyway. So I stuck to 1 column of sunflowers. I also chose to place the sunflowers in the back row, since the whole point of the sunflowers being at the front is they get eaten first. But in this challenge it doesn't matter what gets eaten first. If it gets eaten, I have to restart the level. That was a pretty long explanation. Anyway, now we get our first useless plant, Cherry Bomb. When you place Cherry Bomb, he instantly explodes, meaning if I place him, it's a guarantee to restart. Level 3 was pretty easy, it was basically just level 2, but in the next level we got Walnut. This plant's pretty good for the challenge, at least in the later levels. Walnut's whole purpose is to be eaten, which could sound bad, but it can be useful to stall zombies, and you can usually kill them before they fully eat it. Level 4 was pretty easy too, and I didn't really use Walnut at all, just pea shooter spam. Level 5... Welcome to the first impossible level of the challenge. Not only does Walnut Bowling force you to dig up plants at the start, which counts as losing them in the challenge, but the only plants you are given go off-screen or explode, which also counts as them dying. I decided to try and beat the level without Explode-A-Nut to keep as close to the challenge as possible, and I was able to get it first try. Level 6 gives us another useless plant, Potato Mine. I usually use Potato Mine all the time in the early game, but temporary plants are useless in this challenge. This means that I can't spend more sun on sunflowers in the early game, and I have to use it on pea shooters. But since I only have 1 row of sunflowers, it's not a big problem. We also get introduced to the first problem zombie of the run, Pole Vault Zombie. In this level he wasn't a big issue, like there were only 2, but it'll be a problem later on. The problem is that 1 or 2 pea shooters usually isn't enough to take him out unless you slow him down, but then the plant you use to slow him down is in danger because of how close it is to the zombie side. Level 7 gives us Snow Pea, a great plant for this run. Not only does it make zombies take longer to get to our plants, but it makes them eat it slower too. However, the Pole Vault Zombie starts to become a big problem. Early in the level there was a pretty close call here, but I managed to stop it. However, immediately after, another Pole Vault Zombie appeared in the only unprotected lane. I had to place a sunflower to slow him down because the walnut wasn't charged, which put me in a lot of danger. I ended up doing it again on another Pole Vault Zombie, and started using the strategy to protect the sunflowers. But unfortunately, a Pole Vault Zombie at the bottom overwhelmed my pea shooters and ate one, the first fail of the challenge, and I had to restart. Attempt 2 had a better early game, and I got some snow peas out. I was able to get enough power to take out the Pole Vault Zombies before they became a big problem. By the end, I had a solid setup and I was able to beat the level. In level 7 we get Chomper, and now we can choose our plants, so we got to replace one of the useless ones. This level introduces the Buckethead Zombie, but due to unlocking Chomper, he's not a problem at all. Level 8 was really easy. Level 9 gives us Repeater, another great plant for the run. Since you can't replace plants, more efficient plants space-wise are good. Also, we finally get to bring only the useful plants. This level has a few more bucket heads, but Repeater gives us enough power to take them out without the Chomper. Level 10, the final level of this video. Rather than choosing plants, we're given them randomly in the conveyor. I started the level off strong with a decent amount of repeaters, but near the end of the level a whole bunch of zombies spawned at the bottom, which overwhelmed my walnut and died. I was itching to use the cherry bomb at this part, but it wouldn't help since I would have to restart anyway. On attempt 2 I beat the level though, by saving space for repeaters and not doing anything stupid in the final wave. By nothing stupid I mean I didn't do anything at all. And that's part 1 of this series. I'll be making part 2 hopefully soon, and thanks for watching I guess. I don't know how to make good outros. I guess I'll just fade to black.